Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Empire of Ireland. In the last episode we declared war on France to take back the county of Winchester, which they somehow inherited. This guy specifically, who is a vassal of France. He's actually the Duke of Barcelona, the Anglo-Saxon French Duke of Barcelona, interestingly enough. But anyway, we are taking that back and it's going relatively well. We're sieging, I guess, just a random county in France down here. Probably sieging their capital would make more sense, but that's fine. And we're also sieging the target county here, which we have just one more city holding to take there. And everyone is going to vote for their favorite people again. Probably once we're finished this siege, I'll go fight this French army, which, with any luck, will give us enough war score to actually win. Ideally, we'd like to raise our crown authority to the point where vassal titles can no longer pass outside the realm through inheritance, but we're actually a point off from that one even. I'm not sure this is the best time to be even raising it. I don't think my vassals are especially happy with me. Some of them are okay. Should probably wait a little while though. As in 10 years maybe. They don't really like that I've raised their levies either. Alright, we had a daughter who is ill. And let's go to speed 4, that siege is finished. We'll just go straight in and attack this army, which should be a perfectly fine battle. Okay, and that's good. The Prince of France. Alright, you're in Paris. Let's actually send you, I don't know, to Burgundy. Since Paris is no longer the capital of France, since those kingdoms got split. Okay, so the battle only got us up to 89%. That gets us to 94. With any luck, this siege here will get us to 100, maybe? Okay. %. Though, we're presumably getting some ticking war score from Winchester, so it'll go up to 100 right about now. And we can enforce our demands. Alright, that's much better. So now we're in danger of losing the titles of the Duke of Wessex via inheritance. Okay, I'm not sure exactly how, but we'll worry about it if it happens. Okay, I've inherited the kingdom of Vrattenviug, aka Wales. So I'll probably just give that away immediately. And my kinsman here, the King of Germany, is calling me in against Middle Francia and against a German revolt. Alright, I'll accept. Right, Wales. I'll just give it to one of these. Oof. Looks like this guy is a double duke. That's not what I want. Maybe I'll give it to this Duke of Wales. Let him deal with a Obnoxious double duke vassal. Alright, there you go. Problem solved. What is this? Okay, we had a new kingdom, or a new king of Brittany inherit. That's fine. Do we actually need to go help with this German war? Or German wars, rather? Looks like Burgundy is involved also. He's seemingly winning his German revolt, but losing against Middle Francia. Guess we should maybe just bring our retinue here over. Let's see. That's just Wessex. We have ducal claims for this county up here. We can declare war on Scotland at some point. I guess we finished doing all the ducal claims for the Duke of Middlesex here. Or Essex. We did, okay. We might want to try to get some claimants to the petty kingdom of Mercia at some point. Looks like this guy doesn't want to come, so maybe that won't be happening anytime soon. Oh, somebody died in my dungeons. So I don't see any army from Middle Francia anywhere. Germany has a small army here. Okay, the Pope likes me. Always good. There's an army from Burgundy here that is apparently hostile for some reason. Bavaria also apparently in on one of these wars. My prisoner is complaining. Let her rot. Let's actually see if we can ransom any of these prisoners. You are a peasant leader. I think we can just execute you. Unless you have money. No, of course you don't. Sure, we'll take 10 gold. 10 gold. 10 gold, sounds good. Alright, looks like Germany has a decently sized army together there. I don't think he's going to actually need our help, so we'll probably just not bother. Turn our attention to gaining the rest of the land in England here. Get some free tech also. So, the Duchy of Northumbria, or Petty Kingdom, only female claimants, which are not useful to us. Who are not useful to us, rather. They're people, not objects. Is this the same guy who had a claim on Petty Kingdom of Mercia? It is. Really a shame he won't actually come when I invite him. I might try sending him a gift, just in case. He really likes money, it seems. Yeah, that didn't do it. So... I guess if we created this duchy, we could get a claim on the county of Oxford, a ducal claim. This is part of Lancaster, which I think is held by the same guy, or at least... no, it's not held by him. But it does not have claimants. Alright, we just looked for Lancaster, didn't we? This one is part of York. Which does not exist, so we can't get claimants to that. We might just have to fabricate claims on at least some of these. Which is kind of unfortunate, since it's slow and expensive compared to the inviting claimants method. I suppose our other option is to start murdering people so that more claims get generated. Let's see how likely it is that we can do that. I'm starting to think the Princess of Wales might fancy me. Let's probably not do that. So we're at 66%. We could bribe enough people to get to 100. I guess we'll do that. So that gets us to 111%. And the Duchess over here has at least a couple of children, so at least this guy will get claims. Not sure about who else exactly. But we'll see when it happens. Okay, good. I guess Burgundy has moved his capital, so that's no longer where the king lives. So we can move him. Germany doing okay in his revolt, but still losing against Middle Francia. He's sieging the capital of the revolt, so once he finishes that, I'll probably give him the victory there, or at least get him close to it. My wife is pregnant. Let's hope for a genius son. That would be pretty good. So this is Germany's offensive war against Middle Francia for this county, but he hasn't done anything about it. I guess since I'm not doing anything else, I can send my retinue over there to at least siege the war goal that he's just ignoring. We can destroy some tiny Middle Francian armies on the way. Oh, it looks like he's finished his revolt, so he'll probably come and take care of this himself now, if he has any sense. A book without a title was pushed into my hands by a hooded man clad in midnight blue. Something was said, but was lost in the confusion. The book was still there. So we can gain piety and intensely study the book, or get some monthly prestige and piety. Well, let's intensely study the book. The secret within the book still eluded me after several weeks of intense study, wasted time, and wasted ink. The man couldn't be anything but a maniac filling precious parchment with malarkey and incomprehensible symbols. So I gained the trait Scholar. That's good. My courtier died after a period of illness, okay. So that gives us some extra learning. Which was our weakest stat. Okay, good. We're in charge of this siege. We don't really have enough people to assault it, but that's okay. We should be able to take it in due course anyway. And we had a daughter, a genius daughter, so I got 50% of my wish. My liege, my mission to Schwaben has been a success. Okay, so now we finally managed to actually make the King of Burgundy like us. And I've just noticed we've apparently inherited a county down here. This belongs to the Earl of Surrey, who is under the Duke of Essex. Alright then. That's fine, I guess. I'd also kind of rather not have that county. So, my plot to kill the Queen of Northumbria has been revealed. How unfortunate. And the Cardinal likes me. Measles in Gwynedd. Still have the same guy in charge here. He has quite a few children as well, so there should be a decent amount of claimants generated when he dies. Which is also good. Finally won this siege, which immediately gained us a bunch of war score, or rather erased the ticking war score that Middle Francia was presumably getting. We have a grandson who needs educating. Let's see if we can improve the opinion of a vassal. He really likes me because I gave him a kingdom. King of Alba is also pretty happy with me. King of Brittany is not particularly powerful, so I guess I don't care about him that much. All of these dukes are pretty happy too. Well, mostly. I guess we don't really need to worry about any of these people then, we'll just give them to a random person. We'll just keep sieging this county. Oh, okay, so the King of Alba has declared a holy war, presumably for this county, if I had to guess. That's okay, that will save me having to go to war with Denmark myself. For Mwyrib. Where is that? He doesn't already have this? Attacking the King of Denmark in the Scottish Holy War for Mwyrib. I don't get it. Oh, it's the chiefdom, or the duchy rather, not the chiefdom, which does include this. Okay, I get it now. That makes sense. A rather heated discussion between myself and the stablemaster caught Agnes's attention, and after listening to us both, she settled the matter between me and the stablemaster in a fair way. I got the horse, the stablemaster got the coin. Impressive, Agnes. Impressive. How's our plot doing? Down to 90%. We'll get this guy in. So Scotland is calling in a bunch of people to his war. Duke of Essex. Hopefully he will be able to win that without too much problem. Of course I can't actually help because he's my vassal. My kinsman can marry person he's betrothed to. Okay. I think that was one of the ones I set up for a good traits match there. My illegitimate kinswoman is of legal age, okay. Should at least be able to siege this county without too much problem. My wife is pregnant again. A son this time, please. Denmark looks relatively large. Don't know how powerful they are. I guess they're still largely tribal, if not almost entirely tribal, so probably not too powerful. If I had to guess. 8,000. Probably they'll be okay. It looks like they have a few thousand down here. That's even assuming that Denmark can get all their troops over at once. Anyway, we'll find out next time because we are just about done with this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.